greatness is measured many ways. But when it is measured with the weight of over 70 years of grand history behind it, then distinction becomes its very soul. The Orange Bowl was not built with greatness in mind, but over time its place in history made it so. If this building could talk, what would it say? What stories would it share, and where would it begin?
We're 6-0 against bowl teams, and we're national champions.
Arkansas wins in a tremendous upset over number 2 ranked Oklahoma.
He did it! He did it!
And Jim Kelly is slicing up the Lions.
My goodness, what a run! Vinny Testaverde! Look this up, and it is way off, no good, wide right!
Miami and Dade County were a lot smaller in the 1940s and 50s than they are today, and the Orange Bowl was a much more viable option for people in terms of entertainment, athletic entertainment, than what we have today. You can pick from so many things in Greater Miami today, but the Orange Bowl at one point was where the action was. Football games, different exhibitions, fireworks, bands that played here a day after the Orange Bowl Classic was over. We only had one deck on the Orange Bowl until 1947. That's when they double-decked it. And so people came down here for a lot of different events. And I think a lot of Miamians took a lot of pride in this place. We were on national radio every New Year's Day because of the Orange Bowl game. We went to television in the early 1950s every New Year's Day because of the Orange Bowl game. And I think we had a close identity with this Orange Bowl because of its fame and its place within Miami's standing.
If we had to measure the value that the Orange Bowl Stadium had on South Florida, would it be possible? Could we measure the millions it touched nationally and internationally in 70 years and 5 generations? Could we measure the joy, the elation, and even the sorrow felt within its walls and beyond? Could we remember all the memories of glory, honor, legend, determination, history, and community to something that gave so much to us and asked for nothing in return? It may be impossible, but we can try. We can try to remember that there was once a place that we called home, a home where memories were made and the love of a community grew. Let us never forget that for so long it brought us together, and in that memory may it keep us together for the generations to come.
One of the things I cherish most about Miami, and I've been here well over a half a century of my life, is the Orange Bowl. And I always felt like this thing would always be around. I could never imagine a Miami without an Orange Bowl, and now we've come to a time when it's ready to be raised, and I'm pretty heartsick about the whole thing. I think the only comfort I take is lots of friends of mine, both younger and older, the same age, feel the same way. We feel like we've really shared something special, and even though it's not going to be here anymore, we'll always have very strong memories of it.
Now the Nittany Lions of Penn State, favored in this ball game, are behind 14-7.
The Nebraska Cornhuskers take on the Clemson Tigers in a fight for the national title in college football.
Burkhardt to Campbell for 48 yards. And the first down on the green.
Final score, Alabama 61, 32, 6.
If you look back when the first stadium was built, it cost $325,000 to start the Orange Bowl back in '38. To build something like that today, it's cost $325 million. So you're looking at a whole different program. And it's probably good because the Orange Bowl was getting kind of dilapidated, old, things were falling apart, and major work had to be done.
The University of Miami and the preservation people worked very, very hard to get the bond issue passed in the last bond election for restoration of the Orange Bowl, but it just wasn't enough money.
Morrill on the snap, drops straight back to throw. He sets up, he is firing down in the corner. Warfield, touchdown, Dolphins! The handoff to kick over the left side. He digs and drives and bucks his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
See with Pickens, Zonka, split backs behind him, spins, hands to Zonk, he's through, touchdown, Dolphins!
You know, you got progress everywhere, and so I think it was good for University of Miami to move up to Dolphin Stadium. I think the facilities will be so much nicer. Without question, there's always going to be nostalgia for the Orange Bowl and great memories, but I don't think we'll ever lose that.
The Orange Bowl, thank God, had more memories in it than anything I've ever been associated with.
Pass is knocked away, picked off by Jake Scott at the 45, the 40, 35 to the near side, 30, down to the 25, the 20. Holy Toledo, what a play by the third-year man from the University of Michigan, Jim Mandy.
We don't have many historical edifices down here. But in Dade County, you could point to the Orange Bowl and say, that's our building. And so many great things, not just sporting things, happened in that Orange Bowl. I think it's a travesty that that building is lost to us, and it will never be replaced.
Reese drops the throw. He sets up. He is firing in the corner. Manning. He makes a tremendous catch. Out of the shotgun. Here's Marino. Wide open field. Throws for a touchdown, and there's the record. Number 37 on the season breaks the all-time NFL record.
The Orange Bowl Stadium was like a piece of home. I mean, it's a place that I enjoyed going to. It's a place that I sat in an area with all my friends. It's a place that we had a little snack out in the parking lot before we went in. It was an event. It was a destination point that I looked forward to. And when the season was over, I couldn't wait for it to start again because it was really a great experience to be there.
When the Orange Bowl is disassembled, it's going to be a special place in my heart for it because I had so many great moments in the Orange Bowl, not only just playing there, but going there as a kid. It's always been there. I've always known the Orange Bowl all of my life.
People like me that have been here all their life, we miss it. We used to, everything revolved around the Orange Bowl. Christmas and New Year's and throughout those days where it's just Orange Bowl events. And it's really sad that we couldn't have done something, but economically, the times have changed. Yeah.
Hester to the 10, to the 15, has all 20, 25, 30. Here we go. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. One man to beat. He's at the 30. Gets back at the 20. He's at the 10, the 5. Devin Hester goes all the way. Touchdown for Devin Hester.
The Orange Bowl has always had just a sentimental spot for me, and a lot of great memories. And think about the fan involvement at the Orange Bowl, the crowd excitement, and that's never going to be replaced in any other stadium around the country. There's never going to be that feeling of crowd noise and crowd fan support that we had at the Orange Bowl.
We run in for a touchdown by A.J. Dewey at the 10, the 5. He scored. And here come the handkerchiefs. 80,000 strong.
I've been going to Orange Bowl games since I was his age, and maybe a year older. My dad was a coach back in the 70s and early 80s. And my fondest memories are probably being on the sideline as a little kid because my dad was able to give me a pass. And I'll miss it. It's going to be weird.
First time I came to Orange Bowl was when I was 6 and played against Florida State. If I'm not mistaken, we won, and it was a really good game. And then from there on, I've been coming every day. I've never missed a game ever since I was 6.
Number one, I remember every single win. I remember every single championship, and they've all been wonderful. The thunder of this Orange Bowl is beyond compare, and I am just going to miss it tremendously.
You know, right here is dirty. It's dirt. It's championship. It just breeds the most excellent kind of atmosphere that any football game could ever have, and it's going to be sad seeing this one go.
It's a sad moment seeing that we ain't going to be able to come to the OB no more.
I had nothing but grand memories here. It's a grand old stadium. I will miss it, but it is time to move on.
Well, the Orange Bowl Stadium is now just a pile of rubble and dust, but in my heart, it's going to live there forever.